Let's talk the Dallas freaking Cowboys. Okay, so as everybody knows, Ezekiel Elliott's suspension was put back into place. So now the Dallas Cowboys have the next 6 games without their star running back. And I don't even know if we should call him a star running back because of the fact that how many carries has Ezekiel Elliott gotten this season? Okay, this is the thing with running backs, right? They've got one great season. It's a fantasy football player's gold mine, right? You've got this great dude, number 21, young rookie. He's literally 21 years old, going in there running for yardage. He's great, blah, blah, blah. Zeke, Dak, they're both very young. They feed off of each other. That was last season. This season, now it's like, did the Dallas Cowboys forget that they've got this great-ass running back who's capable of trucking through defenses? The first thing, let me get my composure back. Okay. The first thing that pisses me off is that the Dallas Cowboys have a history of abusing their running backs. Let's take the notorious running back that I remember because I am in my 20s and this is my era, right? Marion Barber. You've got this great running back who's incredible in the red, right? Trucking through defenses. When you're on the 3-yard line, boom, 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 boom. He's there, touchdown, score, go Cowboys, right? No. Instead, Wade Phillips wanted to use him as their all-around running back, meaning let's get this guy who's capable of trucking defenses running all across the football field. No, that's why Marion Barber got hurt constantly. This guy had so many concussions. This guy, literally his football career ended because he had a hurt toe with the Dallas Cowboys, was never the same again, went off to Chicago, lasted 2 seasons, and then wound up where? Do we know where Marion Barber is? No. You want to know why? Because the Dallas Cowboys abused the hell out of Marion Barber. That's why. Dude, you've got this capable running back. When you're like in the red, you've got this guy who can truck through these crazy defenses. I'm looking at you, Clay Matthews, who can score for your team, but you want to use him for the rest of the fucking game. I'm sorry, I used a bad word. For the rest of the damn game to exhaust him before he even gets the chance to go and make those points that you need so desperately. And that's what pisses me off about Ezekiel Elliott, is that you've got this guy who's capable of running so much. Ezekiel is like Dak in a way that they never stay in like the pockets that they're given. They go for yards constantly. Dak Prescott reminds me of Cam Newton when Cam Newton was first drafted several years ago. Cam Newton is one of those running backs that we saw and we were like, oh my god, this guy is not staying in the pocket. He's not Tom Brady, who's going to stay there, focus, look for somebody to throw the ball to, throw the ball, and that's it. No, Dak is going to look for a way that he can get those yards for his offense, and that's exactly what Ezekiel Elliott wants to do. So you're looking at this running back, right, who wants to run, who's constantly doing this because he wants more yardage. But what pisses me off is that the Cowboys are going to either overutilize him or not utilize him enough, which is what you've been seeing a lot this season. Fantasy football players, are you wondering what the hell, where was Ezekiel Elliott Sunday for my team? So yeah, and I don't know if it was because Jason Garrett or Jerry Jones or whoever was worried about Ezekiel Elliott's pending court case and trial, which I will get to later. But thank God for Cole Beasley, because without Cole Beasley, I don't even know where the hell Dak Prescott would be aiming to half of the time. And I know that this previous game anyway, he was trying to aim for Des Bryant through a lot of the game. And that's because Des Bryant has heard a lot of people saying, is Des Bryant past his prime? And I don't know, is he? I mean, I know that for the NFL, once you get past 5 years playing, that's it, you might be done. But wide receivers are very different from running backs in the sense that wide receivers aren't getting hit constantly the way running backs are. So I do feel like Des Bryant has a lot of his prime years left in him. I mean, he's 28, 29 years old, dude. This dude still has a while to go in terms of the NFL. Look at Jason Witten. And I'm not comparing Des Bryant to Jason Witten because I feel like as any football player, it could be freaking whoever, any football player has a lot to live up to if you want to compare them to Jason Witten. But I don't think that a running back and a wide receiver should be compared with each other. I mean, Des Bryant is probably still going to be playing when Ezekiel Elliott is on the sidelines a little bit because he's gotten hurt a lot. But, yeah, I guess my first question for all y'all is, do you think Des Bryant is past his prime? So, and if you say that he is, I need solid evidence and solid examples as to why he is past his prime, because there are a lot of players that have a lot of off seasons that aren't themselves through every season. I mean, you're playing for the freaking National Football League. You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hit constantly. You're practicing all of the time, okay? You're not going to be top-notch every single game, okay? So ever since that whole was it a catch or not debacle with Green Bay back 2 seasons ago, do you think Des Bryant has lost his prime for the NFL? Okay, now getting a little bit controversial. Jerry Jones, as we all know, loves to be in control of every damn thing the Dallas Cowboys do. And he just came out and said that if any of the players kneel during the national anthem, they're going to be benched. So we all know everything that's going on with the national anthem protests and players taking a knee, which is completely protected in the Constitution. If you want to silently and peacefully protest, you have a right to do that as an American citizen. Should owners be allowed to make rules like this for their players? One, I think Jerry Jones likes to get involved in things he should not be involved in. Two, Jerry Jones likes to be the coach of the team. Jerry Jones likes to make calls for Jason Garrett that Jason Garrett should be in charge of making completely on his own. We all saw that with Wade Phillips. If Jerry Jones didn't agree with something that Wade Phillips did, Wade Phillips would then back out, redo everything, and completely restructure plays to fit with Jerry Jones's standards of everything. So I guess what I'm trying to say is Jerry Jonesing the national anthem protest situation? Personally, I'm not even going to say my opinion on this, but do you all think that NFL owners should get involved with whether or not a player wants to protest during the national anthem or not? Finally, what do y'all think of ESPN's suspension of Jameel Hill? I've never really been a big Jameel Hill fan. I feel like some of the things she says pertaining to sports, her personal preferences are none of my business, but some of the things pertaining to sports I just didn't agree with, and I just didn't like. Whatever, that's fine. I completely respected her as a woman who knew sports, who knew her craft, who excelled in her craft every single day. I will never deny her of that. I think she's incredible at what she does. Just because she might have said a few things about certain teams or players that I didn't agree with doesn't mean that I thought that she sucked at her job. I think she's incredible. I think she is an asset to ESPN. I think they are ridiculous for suspending her for saying whatever she wanted to on the social media platform that she said it on, because that is our right as Americans to be able to have freedom of speech with things like that. But what is y'all's opinion on that? It's so crazy how this season has become less focused on who's going to get to the Super Bowl and more focused on everything happening politically. And I think that's so sad and scary and ridiculous. I don't know. I just hope that next year we're not dealing with things like this, because I think that takes the fun out of things like football. I think a lot of people treat football like going to the movies. I love this song. You go to the movies to forget your problems and your issues and everything for a few hours, and that's exactly what people do on Sundays. They forget everything and become couch potatoes and watch their favorite team, and we can't do that right now, and it sucks. So whatever, comment below. Last question, do y'all think the Dallas Cowboys are a playoff team? Thank you for watching this video. I don't know what else to say, but thank you so much. Good luck to whatever football team you root for. If it's not the Dallas Cowboys, then I really don't care. No, I'm just kidding. Good luck to your favorite team. I hope nobody gets hurt, because damn, there have been so many injuries, and it's only week 5. Jesus Christ. Or is it week 6? I don't know. My time is all mixed up. But anyway, good luck to everybody. God bless all of y'all. God bless America. God bless this whole planet at this point, to be honest. Amen.